The tumultuous relationship between actress KeKe Palmer and her ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson has spilled into the public sphere as Palmer alleges abuse against Jackson. The accusations culminated in Palmer filing for and being granted a temporary restraining order against Jackson, as well as temporary sole custody of their infant son. Jackson is now speaking out to deny the abuse claims and make counter-allegations against Palmer's mother, Sharon. He gave his account of events to TMZ, providing text messages, audio recordings, and more to try to clear his name in the court of public opinion. According to TMZ's exclusive details from sources close to Jackson, the latest conflict began with a fight over custody of their son Leo. Jackson texted Palmer that he wanted to pick up Leo on Sunday to watch football together. But when Jackson arrived at Palmer's home, Leo was not there. This triggered an explosive argument between Palmer and Jackson. At some point during the altercation, Palmer got her mother Sharon on the phone and put her on speakerphone. Jackson's sources claim Sharon immediately began screaming profanities at Jackson. TMZ obtained audio evidence of the call, in which Sharon can allegedly be heard threatening to put a bullet in Jackson's head. Understandably, hearing a threat of gun violence escalated the situation. Jackson tried to wrest Palmer's phone away from her, which apparently led to the physical struggle pictured in one of the exhibits Palmer submitted with her restraining order application. The photo shows Palmer and Jackson tussling on a couch as he attempts to grab her phone. However, Jackson's camp argues this was provoked by Sharon's verbal attack and death threat rather than being an instance of Jackson abusing Palmer. Jackson absolutely denies the abuse allegations leveled against him. TMZ's sources say when police arrived on the scene, they did not find probable cause to make an arrest or file a domestic violence report. This purportedly corroborates Jackson's innocence. After the incident, Jackson's mother reached out via text to Sharon to address the bullet threat. Her message said, "Hello Sharon, how are you? I've tried to not get involved in my son's personal business, but I heard that you are going to put a bullet in my son's head. Well then now we have to involve the authorities because you don't respect or value yourself, and I can see now my son's life you might have to kill us all, kill all of us. I will file a police report on you." This text exchange further tried to flip the script and put the aggressive behavior on Palmer's family rather than Jackson. In addition to the photos showing the struggle over her phone, Palmer included screenshots depicting another physical altercation on a staircase back in February 2022. The context and impetus for that incident remains unclear. Regardless, Jackson continues to staunchly deny abusing Palmer in any way. A judge felt the evidence merited granting a temporary restraining order. For now, that prohibits Jackson from contacting Palmer and awards her temporary sole custody of their infant son. But Jackson will have a chance to present his side of the story at the upcoming hearing on December 5th. This legal proceeding will determine if the restraining order should be extended and made permanent based on the evidence and arguments presented. Since the restraining order was issued, Palmer has been spotted out in public with baby Leo. She seemed in good spirits despite the relationship turmoil playing out so publicly. Under the temporary restrictions, Jackson also had to surrender any firearms or weapons to the police. This is standard protocol to ensure safety when domestic violence is alleged. According to TMZ's latest exclusive details from sources close to Palmer, Jackson arrived uninvited at her home on the Sunday of their altercation. He allegedly began cursing out Palmer while she was on the phone with her mother, Sharon. These sources claim Palmer's mother only made the violent threat because she feared for her daughter's safety, but was unable to physically be there to protect her. Sharon asserts she has witnessed disturbing signs of abuse from Jackson towards Palmer throughout their relationship. She claims to have warned Jackson's own brother about his behavior over a year ago. This sheds more light on why Sharon may have felt so inclined to threaten extreme action against Jackson over the phone. Still, questions remain about whether her response was justified and proportional to the situation. As more information emerges, the public is left to pick apart this layered, complex situation between two people who share a child but seem to be fundamentally at odds. Palmer and Jackson are both scrambling to control the narrative playing out in the tabloid media by leaking selective details and recordings to outlets like TMZ. Palmer builds her case, claiming a pattern of domestic abuse culminating in fear for her and her son's safety. Jackson staunchly denies those accusations of violence and paints Palmer's family as the aggressors. At its core, this appears to be an ugly custody battle intertwined with allegations of abuse. The photos, leaked audio, and dueling accounts paint murky, contradictory pictures. Outside observers are left wondering where the truth lies and who is the true victim here. Is this a case of domestic violence where a woman and child need protection? Or is Jackson unfairly facing dangerous accusations from an ex with vindictive motivations? The public may never get a fully clear or objective account of events. The sensational headlines and one-sided leaked evidence don't lead to definitive conclusions. Only the individuals involved know what happened behind closed doors and the inner complexities of their relationship. Without being there to witness events firsthand, no one can determine what version of the story is gospel truth. But the court will do its best to carry out due process based on the available evidence. The December hearing will involve testimony, questioning, and presentation of facts to satisfy the legal standard. Rather than reacting to fragmented news reports, the judge must take a holistic view and allow both sides to make their case. This legal channel for establishing proof brings stricter accountability than just winning over public perception. The court has temporarily sided with Palmer by granting the restraining order and custody arrangement, but the longer, more rigorous process awaits. For Jackson, it's his chance to directly counter the narrative Palmer has constructed through media leaks. No matter the eventual outcome, the case brings up weighty questions about privacy versus publicity. Should a contentious custody dispute between two private citizens be battled out through TMZ headlines? Even if legal standards are met, does that justify public shaming? There are also sensitive debates surrounding how far parents should go to protect their children from harm. Many feel Palmer's mother was understandably looking out for her daughter's safety as a mother, but was an implied death threat taking it too far? Regardless where one stands, the situation is layered and nuanced in ways that simple judgments cannot capture. Any abuse between partners is unacceptable, but living through painful breakups and trying to co-parent in the aftermath is complex for all parties. For now, Palmer seems focused on her burgeoning career and caring for her infant son. Jackson feels vilified by sensational media reports and hopes to restore his reputation. A long road of legal proceedings awaits them both. Above all, one hopes the truth will emerge and justice will be served. But for the public, definitive answers are elusive amidst the hearsay. The next chapter unfolds with the December court date that will start to shape the official record on this heated custody battle and disturbing abuse allegations.